From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And two top-level arms taking the mound in this one, Singy. These are the types of matchups you look forward to as a fan.
Boogan, is an offense coming into a game like this on either side, you know that pitcher's not going to make many mistakes, if any. So when he does, you have to take advantage. When you have that inning where you can push across a run or two, maybe more, you better make it happen then, because if you don't, you may not get the opportunity again.
First pitch your way next. So just about set. And on the hill, the big righty, Sandy Alcantara. Last year's Cy Young Award winner in the National League, Singy.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Righty delivers. And 1-2.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Off the mark there, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. In the air, out to center. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Here's a Mets lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And now here is Luis Arias. Scherzer deals. Fought off foul. In May of 2021, Max Scherzer threw a complete game as his wife went into labor with their third child. Game finished 2 hours, 37 minutes. Scherzer left Nationals Park, made it to the hospital just in time for the birth of his daughter. She was born 4.5 hours after he threw the first pitch of the game. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
So here's Scherzer. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And up next for Miami, Gary Sheffield. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 2. And he pumps it a strike. Here's a 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Back here at the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's a speed threat. David Wright. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Next pitch is popped up. Gurriel settles underneath it, makes the catch. 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And he deals. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And now it's filled up. Payoff pitch. Line to left. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jeff McNeil stands in. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering upstairs. Mark Canha waits on deck. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. Rips that one to right. Sheffield makes the grab. That is the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Miami, bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Mike Lowell. 2-1 now. Scherzer deals. That to right. Marte makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Munetaka Murakami. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Singing, Max Scherzer has a condition called heterochromia. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what it is because of Max Scherzer, and it's when your eyes are...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. The Rockets one to right. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Yeah, left eye is brown, right eye is blue. He calls his left eye his baseball eye. Dusty Baker found out when he asked Max which eye he should look at when he's talking to him.
No, I think that's kind of funny.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. One other note, the Scherzer family adopted dogs with that same eye condition that Max has. And now it's filled up. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that.
Got him. That ends the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Mark Canha. And the right-hander deals. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That just misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. The wind of the pitch. They say you win.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next pitch is outside. It's 2-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air, out towards left center. Sanchez puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. And here is Starling Marte. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
As he was out front that time. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez.
No left field. Jesus Sanchez.
Ground ball right side. McNeil gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now 2 for 6 so far in the series. One down, base is empty. Stallings started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Scherzer ahead 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, he'll take that all day.
Luis Arraez stands in. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Tag out. Piazza with a great throw.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And welcome back. On to the 4th. And stepping in for New York, Keith Hernandez. The pitch. That one missed.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Now batting, catcher.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And the batter now, Mike Piazza. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. Sheffield ranges back, turning and looking, and it's gone. That one felt good, his second of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo, doubled his first time up. Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third. The pitch. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Gene Segura at the plate here.
The shortstop.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Righty to the plate.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three, 2. Got him swinging. Gary Sheffield, the next up for the Marlins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just off the outside edge. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
This one in the air right field. Marte moves under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Mike Lowell now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. And that one a little bit high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. They get the force. That ends the frame. 1 left for Miami, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jeff McNeil.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Mark Canha. Went down on strikes his first time through. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Stays alive. In the air out towards right center. Sheffield ranging after it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Flied out his first time. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple gold gloves and a platinum glove, multiple all-star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good set.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
No outs, runner at first. And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Gurriel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, could be two. Lindor, that's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Jesus Sanchez will hit next. That clips the corner. At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
Welcome back. Top of the sixth inning. Starling Marte up to hit.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he grabs it foul.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now here is Keith Hernandez. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Next offering is down low, and the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikes.
Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jacob Stallings. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. It usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
That's a really good take.
Caught him looking for the K. And now Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And now 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swings and misses. slider right there. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Swing and a pop-up. Lindor hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
Gene Segura digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's inside.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And our score remains 2-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the third baseman, David Wright. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. A new pitcher in the game, A.J. Puck. This is his first appearance of the season.
number 37, A.J. Puck.
Here's Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Ball to strike.
Ball inside.
Right on at first, nobody out. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And the 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Segura. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Over to first, safe.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Ground ball to the right side. Gurriel takes it to the bag. That's out number 3. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
7th inning stretch.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
New arm out of the bullpen, John Curtis.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The tying run at the plate. Now this is a rocket to left. Canna brings it in, and there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now the DH, Mike Lowell. And now 2 balls and a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. David Robertson up and loosening in the pen. Ottavino, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 2-1. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Munetaka Murakami waiting for a turn at the plate. Right-handed reliever, and he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
One down. Munetaka Murakami, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Going to lay off that pitch down.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
The 2-2. And down on strikes goes Gurriel. 2 gone.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Brooks Raley.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. Now Matt Barnes takes over.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Mark Canha up now for the Mets. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Huascar Brazoban, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Into center and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 6.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Starling Marte. And a pitch. Way high. Lindor leads off first with one away. Pickoff throw. Lindor back in there. Liner caught at second.
Now back, the first baseman,
And the batter now, Keith Hernandez. 1 for 3. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Barnes checks the runner. Lindor back in there. Left-hand batter waits. Hit hard, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next to hit, Mike Piazza. They take the force out, and that is that. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Garrett Cooper. Big spot for him here. And the count 1-2. Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning.
Well, that's a big moment in this game. It puts the tying run on base, and now we're going to see how he responds out there on the mound.
And a 1-2. Goes down looking.
number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is inside. Full count now. Gene Segura up next. Cooper stands at first with 1 out. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw in. And he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
Now playing left field, number 26, Gary Cooper.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, David Robertson.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering as the pinch runner, John Birdie. Gene Segura getting ready to hit. Robertson over to first. Birdie back in standing.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Next offering is fouled back. Comes a 2-2. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. They get the force, and that is the inning. Marlins leave one. They're down 2-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Garrett Cooper. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter.
Now
also entering the game, John Birdie. He'll play second.
Birdie.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, JT Shagwar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
David Wright.
The 1-1.
That's ball two.
Movement in the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Two and one now. That one hammered center field, way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So now here's the DH, Pete Alonso. And the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Righty delivers. That one misses. Ball two. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That one not close. And now 3-2. And here it comes. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Pete Alonso takes him deep. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, the guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one hammered left field. Cooper going back some more, onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff.
And next for the Mets,
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil. The pitch. Swing, and a ball popped up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. John Franco on to try and close it out. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 39, John Franco.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now Gary Sheffield. This guy has turned into a beast. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Out to center. Nimmo makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Mike Lowell. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now for the Marlins, Munetaka Murakami. He's already homered here in this one. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Canna whips it back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-2 now. Struck him out looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Here's a 1-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
On the ground. And there it is.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out.
He's off and running now.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Ain't gonna show no fear. I know that I'm built.